We are live, baby, for week
Oh, really?
7 NFL guidance. Let's go.
Ooh,
Woo! Burr, 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 burr. Hallelujah.
this-
Yeah!
Oh! Come on. The boys
All right.
back.
Battle
I ain't
down.
banged up. I ain't banged up anymore. Look, I was just in the Bahamas chilling.
Props to El Presidente, dude.
6-1.
No.
6-1 week. That's how
Just
we bounce
one
back.
week. It's
When
one
we
good
face adversity, that's how
No,
we bounce
dude,
back.
this guy came in a body bag last week and he said, I'm gonna hit them all. And you know what? He almost did.
I almost 3-7-1, and gosh darn it, I'm going to be even next week at least.
He almost did.
It literally should have. Saquon should have just walked that into the end zone, and
No. That's a smart team right there.
Dude,
That's a smart team.
you guys are going up by 2.5 scores at that point.
No,
It's
are
over.
you done?
It's over. Like just
Are you
get the
done?
touchdown. That's a stat.
Are you
play.
done?
Yeah,
Are you done?
but he wouldn't have looked as cool not sliding. You know, it was like a nice little
It's like
in the
cool
second
baseball
base.
play. Cool
in the
baseball
second
play.
base, dude. You know.
I guess. I don't know. I was
No.
pretty jazzed up when I saw him in the open field, ready to walk it in. The over's solidified, and then he just sits down.
Yeah, no, it was. I was there, man. I was at the game, VIP section. You know.
VIP section, my
Yeah.
ass.
No, I actually was. I didn't pay for it, but I was
Yeah,
sitting
no,
there.
you
But
pay
we
for
were
it.
there. That's all that matters. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
facts.
No, dude, MetLife was a movie last weekend. Shit was amazing.
Oh, I'm sure it was crazy.
Word. Yeah, no, you suck. So do the Giants.
Whoa,
5-1.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, guess what? The Giants went 5-1. I'll do you one better. I went 2-4 last week. What's good?
Yeah, Zach's sitting at the bottom of the poopy pole at 6-10
Yeah.
and 1.
I also turned my game off this week. Apparently, after last week, you know, I had a hot week.
It wasn't my week. That's all I'll
I gotta
say.
keep this train going. I'm determined. Tommy, sneaky 8-6 record, hanging in
Let's
there.
stay consistent.
Wow. Take
Yeah,
it
wait.
easy, Ken.
What's my overall record?
Zach, you're 6-10 and 1. You're
What am I? 7-7 and 1, something like that.
7-7 and 1.
Oh, I'm the only one.
6. I'm 9-8 and 1. Zach is the
Look
only
at that. We got
I'm the only one with a
people
negative.
500 and above.
Let's
Let's
go.
go,
The boys are buzzing. Keep it. Settle
Usually
down.
I'm the one that's like has a good record. but
No, you're butthole.
No,
You're
Not
no,
anymore.
you're just following Aaron Rodgers' path, bro.
Yo,
Facts.
hey, you shut your
Facts,
fucking mouth.
yo. All right.
You
well,
shut your fucking mouth right now.
I'm down to get into it. We got a good slate of games this week. We're gonna start off firing. We're gonna start off with Chargers Seahawks. So let's get into it. All right, Chargers Seahawks. Let's go. Chargers are obviously the favorite at -5 over under 50. I have to go with Chargers spread here. As much as it hates me, I hate to do it as a Raiders fan. I think the Seahawks are playing above their ceiling right now. Geno Smith is on a Cinderella run, and I don't think it's gonna have to come down. It's gonna have to fall eventually. So I'm definitely gonna go -5 spread because I think Chargers on paper are a gross team. They gotta figure it out eventually. And Seahawks, like I said, they're playing above their potential. So let's go and let's see what's up. Manas, what do you got?
Well, I do agree with you that the Seahawks are playing above their potential and they will come down to earth eventually. I don't think it's going to be this week. I'm not going to take the Seahawks, though, because I also saw it and I was like, Chargers are definitely winning this game. My problem here that the Chargers love close games. They love close games. And it's because Staley is a shitbag of a coach. He's a shitbag of a coach, and he always makes that game close at the end. I like both offenses a lot. The Chargers defense is like it should be good, and it just tends to not be great.
Right.
I think the Seahawks offense is clicking on all cylinders. Penny Walker is a GOAT. Love that man.
Yep.
And then we all know the Chargers offense is lethal, so I think I'm going to go over.
Really? All right. Tomas.
I'm on the same page with that. I'm also hitting the over. I'm hoping Keenan Allen's going to make a return this week. Hopefully, Justin Herbert will be able to get his veteran back. So with him, Austin Eckler, and maybe even Mike Williams if I think he was questionable. I don't know if he still is, but
No, he's not.
Chargers are going to be looking good, I think. And as you guys said, the Seahawks have been on fire. They're not going to come down this week. So I think it's going to be a close one. Chargers, I think, are going to pull it out, but I'm going to just go with the over on this one.
Okay.
All right, guys, here's the deal. All right, and you guys know that what I say happens all the time, every single time. Last week I said Kittle, have a week. You did, all right? So here's what's going to happen, okay? I'm going to say Chargers spread, all right? Because, Seahawks, Geno Smith is good, but I don't think he's that good, all right? He's having a pretty good year. But I also say the under for this game because I just don't think that the Chargers are really in stride offensively yet.
Okay.
Not quite yet. But also one thing I will add is that I don't think Keenan Allen is going to play this week because he has said that he would like to have another week of rest going into the bye week. And then I don't think Josh Palmer's playing either. So that would mean that Mike Williams and Gerald Everett are going to have to fucking ball out. And as you guys saw last week, Mike Williams got locked down by Pastor Tane. He was covered by Sir
He's
Tane,
one
right?
of the best corners in the game, though.
Sertain
Yeah,
was gross.
but
he was
I
doing
just
a good
don't.
job on Adams too.
I just don't think Justin. Also, I don't think Justin Herbert is 100% yet either. So it's going to be a low-scoring game. Okay, that's pretty much it. Fuck you, Monis.
Honestly, like that analysis, Zach. I didn't think
Yeah.
of that. Honestly,
I honestly didn't know the Chargers were that
Oh, guess
banged
what?
up.
I don't care. Your hat's stupid and your glasses are stupid.
Yeah, you can wear them when you go 6-1, bud. Okay.
How about this? How about after this week, I'll go. How many do I have here? One,
A lot
two,
of talk from
three,
Mr.
4,
6 and 10.
5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go 7-0 this week. I'm gonna go 7-0 this week.
All
All right,
right.
what are you gonna do if you don't?
Miss the cap.
facts.
If I don't,
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
This
then-
you have to be on this
fucking
podcast shirtless next week if you
This guy's
don't go
talking
7-0.
reckless right
Okay,
now.
that's a little extra. Okay, I'll do it. If I don't go 7-0, I'll be shirtless next week. All right.
Let's
Alright,
go.
deal.
Let's go. You heard it here
Oh.
first. Let it
Oh.
go. Let the nipple. Free the
Yeah,
nips.
bet.
Need it. All right, Chiefs, 49ers. Let's run it here.
We've already
honestly-
gone through 5 minutes, so we got.
Honestly, right now, to be honest, I love the 49ers. I think their defense is just so gross. The addition of McCaffrey, he might not play that much, but you got to respect him when he's on the field. Even if
He's
he's
getting
playing a
goal line
dummy role.
snaps.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a bigger impact than we think. So I'm going to go with 49ers spread here. I honestly think they can surprise some people here.
Honest, go quick, go. I want to hear it. Go. You're ugly.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm kind of making an impulse decision here. I'm like now that you mentioned, I did kind of let it slip my mind that CMC is there now.
You're an idiot.
He's back, baby.
That's
He's on
expected.
a winning team.
The
now.
defense is gross.
We haven't seen CMC on a winning
49ers have some hurt players.
Well,
Though.
Yeah, but I
No,
mean they got
they're getting a
Debo.
ton back. They're getting a ton back
They're,
this week. on
they're getting
defense.
like one back
They're
this
getting
week.
Bosa.
No, they're not getting Boza.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's playing, Nick.
I don't think he's playing.
I saw a tweet.
All right,
that
just
he was.
continue with analysis, Monis. I will look into this.
Regardless, what I was gonna say is the 49ers are gross, but I'm taking the Chiefs spread. Let's go, baby. Go my homies.
Chiefs spread. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, I think the 49ers are going to be a lot better than they already are. Debo Samuel and CMC are probably going to take over. Jimmy G's going to
Facts.
shine. He's going to have his time, and I think it's going to be a shootout. So I'm slamming the over on this one,
It's a
and
dynamic, really.
I'm gonna sprinkle on the Chiefs spread as well.
Okay, so like I said,
All right.
Nick Bosa, Trent Williams, and Jimmy Ward are all playing this week.
I
I
told
said.
you, let's go.
Like I
I'm
said.
there.
Anyway.
I'm dialed. I'm
Anyway,
dialed.
so-
I'm in mid-season form.
Shut up. It's my turn. You talked already.
All right, whatever.
All right.
Yeah, you
Listen.
were trying to.
Chiefs, I'm taking the
Fine.
over in this game, okay? I'm taking the over. What is it? What's the over at? What?
49. 49.
Yeah, no, it's go. Oh, perfect. 49ers, 49. They're going to score more than 49. With CMC, he's getting goal line snaps 100%. He's not going to be able to learn the whole entire playbook, but they're going to give it to him on a goal line, and he's going to put it in the end zone. All right? And now Debo, less carries, okay? More receptions, all right? And Ayuk, too. Even though Garoppolo's still at the helm, he's pretty shit, but, that's all right because they got CMC now, who's also a pass catcher. So, and when Mitchell comes back, they're going to be an unreal team. But I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and because the Chiefs are literally last in receiving or yards allowed to receivers, and I'm pretty sure they're last in
They're
yards
poor in the
allowed
red
to.
zone. They're also
What?
keeping- They're very bad in the red zone defense.
Okay, shut up! Don't interrupt me. Anyway,
I'm helping you. I'm
I'm
helping
pretty
the
sure
thought
they're
process.
pretty sure they're also last in yards allowed per receivers too. So it's just gonna not be a good equation for them.
Yo, Zach, what lab you been hitting this week, bro? God damn.
Yeah, dude.
You know what lab I've been hitting?
All-
Freaking, it's called cocaine. All right, and it's
Yeah.
and this video is sponsored by cocaine.
Disclaimer. Contrary to what Zach just said, we are not sponsored by cocaine. Ski the slopes.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Cocaine.
Ski the
It's
slopes.
lit. All right. Anyway,
I also like how hard is it for a running back to learn like to just find the holes and run through them? You know what I'm saying?
49ers got an interesting offense, so that's made like he probably has to learn like the complicated shit.
Yeah, fair.
But other than that, dude, it's not gonna be too hard to get him in there.
Moving on to the Browns
We still got
and
2 games.
Ravens. I love Browns spread, and I'm gonna hit the over. I don't trust the Ravens, and their defense has lacked. I think Chubb is gonna go crazy again. I mean, you can't really stop that man, so he's gonna rack up some points. Lamar doesn't have a lot of weapons, so I'm comfortable with the Browns keeping it within a touchdown here. Manas, what do we got?
Yeah, I'm liking a lot of points here. Browns defense ain't the Giants defense, so Lamar's definitely gonna get back to his ways, score some points, and then the Ravens defense is pretty dog doo doo. So yeah, Chubb and Hunt are gonna have a field day. I love the over. I love it.
I agree. Ravens, Browns.
Tommy, say
I
it
don't
with
think-
chest.
Excuse me?
Pop your chest when you're saying it.
Papa Titty.
I'm looking at my paper, so I make sure I'm making the right fucking picks because my dumb ass. But Ravens, Browns, over.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna go against the grain on this one. All right, because I don't like any of you. First off, and I'm going 7-0. So obviously, I'm going against the grain. Easily Ravens spread. Okay, I'm gonna take them. Obviously, they're getting, but against my better judgment, because I also know that Bateman's gonna be back this week too. So I'm gonna take the under in that game as well. Oh shit! I just put some rice on my computer. Anyway, it's going to be a good game, I think, but I think it's going to be a defensive game. These offenses really just have not clicked at all this year so far. So it's going to be Ravens spread and Ravens or end under on that game. And fuck you, Kyle.
Fuck you, buddy. Keep eating your little lamb steak, whatever you got going on there.
Almost steak, idiot.
Mr. Bougie.
Yep, Peter.
Last game, Colts Titans. I actually think this is gonna be a terrible game. I actually think this game's gonna suck balls because the Colts defense is pretty good, good enough where Tannehill won't know what to do, and Matt Ryan plays like he has a lot of mental diseases going on. So I'm gonna roll with the under here.
Last week, though.
What?
He had a fucking game last week.
Yeah, but the game before that he was pretty atrocious. So I'm gonna go with the under here because I think the Titans defense will be able to do a little bit. And I'm also gonna go with the Colts spread at +2.5. Titans are a good team, but they lack consistency, so we're gonna ride. Manas, what do we got?
Yeah, I agree with you. This game's probably gonna suck butt, but it is a division rivalry, which is why I do like it on the slate.
Yeah.
Tannehill and Henry taking on Matt Ryan and Jonathan Taylor. I'm gonna take the Colts. I think Matt Ryan's getting used to this offense now. Pittman's balling. And I think JT's going to come back, man. JT's got to come back. And that defense is good. I think it's Tannehill's time to be going downhill this year. Malik Willis is on the radar. So I'm liking the Colts. Colts spread.
Love that. Tommy?
Well, I did like that discussion about the Colts spread, so I'm going to take the Colts spread. I do think this game, however, will hit the over. I think the Colts are starting to hit their midseason stride. Titans, unfortunately, are the Titans. So
can't trust Tannehill.
But I think regardless, Titans will be able to sneak something out. They still got Derrick Henry. I mean, he's a beast. So, yeah.
Yeah, good old Houdini. Zach.
Yeah, Colts.
Cowboys.
We'll spread it over.
Here's the fucking deal. Colts.
Hey.
Yo, are you keeping a kid hostage, Zach? What the hell?
He's doing my laundry.
Cat. What up, Cat?
Doing my laundry. Make sure you fucking separate the whites from the
What a
dogs.
guy.
All right. And this steak is fucking undercooked too. God damn.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyway.
Chew before you speak, please.
All right.
You're choking.
So
Actually, choking on live would be hilarious. No cap.
that would go
That would
viral
be
100%.
nuts.
I'll do it right now. I'll do it. Anyway.
What do we got?
Okay. Titans defense, dog shit. All right. They're like high 20s to low 30s as for yards allowed to receivers. Okay. So Pittman, I think, is going to have a game. Pierce is going to have a game. I think it's still going to stay under, but I don't think the Titans are going to be able to score that much because the Colts defense it's all right against the run.
Okay.
But the fucking Titans, all I have is Robert Woods at receiver. So
they
I mean,
messed up getting
it's just not gonna. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a Colts are gonna win by a lot. I'm gonna say 31-14 is the final score.
So did you pick over or just Colts spread?
Hold on. What's the over? What's the number at here?
42.
Okay, no. So it's gonna be 31-7.
Wow. They only get a
Yep.
touchdown. Really?
Yep. And so I'm taking Colts spread also, and I'm taking the under.
So we got a sweep here, for the Colts. So Titans are gonna win. It's gonna be a blowout Titans. So you might want to fade that one. But other than that, that's week 7 guidance for 4 games of the week. What?
You're an idiot.
How?
Stop.
Did someone not do Colts?
No, everyone did Colts.
Yeah,
No.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm
I
saying.
mean, I'll do Colts,
So that's
but
week
you're an
7
idiot.
NFL guidance, but Zach wants to do a little UFC, little sneaky link because he thinks he knows UFC. Oh, I know how to watch people punch each other. So it's actually a big card. It's a 2 p.m. card.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm pretty sure I proved that I was the UFC god over Zach last year.
I remember it came down to the Cormier Stipe fight, and I won my parlay, and I ended up beating all of you. So I am the UFC
I think
god.
it came down to the Vera O'Malley fight.
Yeah,
that was the only fight. That's the only
And
fight
I
you
got
won.
it.
That was the only fight you won.
No, Holloway, Volkanovski, and the rematch. Not a bad deal.
You're ugly.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's how I do. But yeah, let's run it. Let's run UFC.
All right,
Let's
three
run
fights.
UFC.
3 fights on this card that really matter, besides the Dariush fight. Okay. Jan and Peter Yan and Sean O'Malley, who Monis does not like Sean O'Malley. He thinks he's going to get exposed,
Yes, sir.
which I am pretty scared of Peter Yan. But here's the thing. I think it might go to a decision because Peter Yan always starts off very slow. But then there's always the chance that he switches up a little bit and that he kind of comes out fast. So I'm kind of worried about this one. Peter Yan's a very great striker, but so is O'Malley, but he knows how to work the distance. And Peter Yan's very explosive in the pocket, all right? But O'Malley's good at distance control. So if Peter Yan can manage to get O'Malley down, which will be very difficult because of his length, it'll be Yan is just so much stronger.
So what are we thinking?
Tommy, shut the fuck up, Tommy.
What's the bet here?
I love O'Malley. So against but Yan I think is very good. But against my better judgment, O'Malley's gonna win this fight. All right. I think it's gonna be within 2. I think it's gonna be within 2 rounds. All right, and I think it's gonna be a TKO.
So you're taking O'Malley money line plus 225.
Yep.
I have to fade you. I have to fade you.
I've got Jan by knockout. It's a lock. It's a lock.
I don't see how that doesn't happen.
A lock.
Understandable. I just love O'Malley.
I'm saying Jan by knockout, but I would be so thrilled to see Jan by submission. To see that little sugar Sean pussy getting fucking choked out, dude, make my day.
Hey, his ground game is underrated.
I think Sean O'Malley is a good contender for this fight, but Peter Yan is also a beast, and as soon as he gets his chance, I think he's going to absolutely murder Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, I think Peter Yan's a legit robot. He's a legit robot.
Jan has fought champs, bro. Jan was a champ, wasn't he?
Yeah, and then the Sterling, stupid Sterling.
Sean O'Malley has literally fought no-name people. He fought freaking beta cowboy Cerrone,
That's why
bro.
this fight doesn't make sense to me.
Even Alpha Cowboy Cerrone isn't good, and he fucking
UFC isn't about making good matchups. It's about making stars, and Sean O'Malley is a star in the making. That's why he's fighting a number 1 as a 13 rank.
Dana White was saying, "I want to ease O'Malley in, get him these
He's
good
the one
fights."
I wanted to ease. O'Malley's the one that said he wanted to ease in.
Well, this isn't really easing. I understood the first 5, but then this
Yeah,
is
no.
a huge jump, so I don't
Does
really
anyone
understand
remember what happened the first time Conor McGregor fought a big name?
Like who?
Nate Diaz. It was the L, wasn't it?
Yeah, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
I
he
was-
also fought Eddie Alvarez, and he at the time was a pretty big name just because he was champ. But
Yeah.
when he first fought Nate Diaz, it was just
Well,
a
Nate
whole
Diaz
skip, yeah.
also just like has that unpredictable power to win a fight. Like we
Who,
saw
Diaz?
with
This is
yeah.
one of my fucking
Who did
favorite.
he-
Diaz doesn't have
Yeah,
power. He's
like Nate
precision.
Diaz is one of my favorite fighters of all time.
who did he almost knock out in like the 5th round?
Leon
in, like, the
Edwards.
last- yes, Edwards.
Yeah.
And that
Well,
was
it's not
crazy.
power that he has; it's precision. It's because he's so precise with
Well,
his
that's
move,
what-
with his shots.
and he doesn't go down. Like he could be a zombie, and then he's just
Yeah.
gonna clip you on the chin.
Well, the thing with his fights is that he looks bloody at the end of every single fight.
He goes, "What's
They
up?"
have so much scar
Yeah, dude,
tissue.
he walks in-
body is
They were out. They were in the streets.
Dude, he's
They were in the
gelatin.
streets of Stockton fighting.
Punched
Kyle,
so many
every
times
day.
in the face, it's just jello. He just absorbs it. But I
Yeah.
think a fight I'm more interested in is the Oliveira and Makachev fight. I think that one's gonna be sick.
It should be
Oliveira,
Hold on,
He's
we'll
a
get there. We'll
dog.
get there. We'll
okay,
get there. We
okay,
still have the Dillashaw fight
okay,
and the Sterling fight. Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
So here's the rundown of this.
I'm gonna
again-
agree with whatever Zach says on this one because fuck Sterling.
Again, the UFC doesn't give a fuck about rankings. TJ Dillashaw is one of the biggest names in that division. All right, and he's just coming back because I'm pretty sure he had some steroid problems. Yep.
Heads.
But now he's
Yeah.
coming back in his first fight back in I think 2 or 3 years, and he's immediately getting a title shot.
Yeah,
That
performance
division
No,
is
no, no. He
drugs.
just fought. He just fought.
Dillashaw? No, he hasn't.
He just.
Okay.
I promise you, he just fought.
When did he fight?
Zach, we need a fact check on this one.
Yeah, somebody else look it up. I have food in my hand, but anyway.
But I promise you, he just.
Regardless, though, if he's still, it's still like he fought one fight. He hasn't been back in a while. He fought one fight. I don't even if he did fight somebody, I don't think it was a very big name.
It was Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said
he's pretty good, but he's not like a. But anyway,
I remember.
Dillashaw, I liked Dillashaw in this fight, but it's tough because Sterling's very good on the ground, and you saw what he did to Jan when he came in prepared.
yeah, that was impressive. Sterling impressed me.
Well, he just backpacked Jan the whole time.
Yeah,
But so this is a close one. And honestly, Dillashaw hasn't been in the spotlight like this for a long time, and he's out of his prime, I think. So I think it's probably going to be. Oh, man, it's tough. I just want to see Dillashaw knock Sterling out.
I'm going Dillashaw, dude. Dillashaw's a legend. Fuck it. Ride. Ride, TJ.
All right, I'm gonna say Dillashaw's just gonna come out firing. We'll say Dillashaw.
I'm going Sterling. I liked his game.
Yeah,
plan
I'm gonna go
last time.
Sterling as well.
All
Sterling's
right.
probably gonna win, but Dillashaw. I'm gonna say Dillashaw.
Okay. All right.
All right, and then Kyle, go ahead, introduce it, man.
All right. I think my favorite fight on the card, we got Oliveira and Makachev. Makachev, coming up with Habib. He's a demon. He's literally a demon. And Oliveira, he struggled in the weight class above, came down, and he's been balling out. He's kind of a man. He's like a multi-tool, dude. He can do everything. But Makachev, just like having that background with Habib just scares me. So I really like Oliveira. I like his success. I like his story. I like him running it. I want to see him succeed, but I just can't. I can't bet against Russian oil, man. I can't bet against the Russian oil. They're sneaky with their steroid use. It's hard to catch them. Not saying he's a dirty guy, but there's just that factor, man. He might be pinning. So I'm gonna go Makachev in here because he's just a house. I don't see how he. I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight no matter what.
I like that.
Fantastic fight.
All right, anybody else want to go, or should I go into the analysis of this?
I'll go first. I'll just say that I think this is going to be fight of the year. And I think the way this is going to end is it's going to be a random knockout out of the blue. Like both of these guys are crazy good. I think the momentum will keep on switching back and forth. I think it's out of nowhere the momentum's going to switch and then boom, see you later, or some crazy ass kick or something. But damn, it's a hard ass pick, but I've been riding Oliveira the whole time because I've always thought he's been underrated, and once again he is the underdog as the champ. So I am gonna continue riding him out, dude.
That's what I'm
the
talking
value.
about.
That's the value play.
All right, Tommy.
So even.
Tommy, what you got here?
I think this fight is too good to bet on. I want to enjoy this fight. I don't want to be rooting for either side. I just want to watch it for a pure fucking knockout. I want to see some good UFC, and I think this card is going to bring us that opportunity. So,
I like that.
good luck to both fighters. Um, I'm ready to see someone get knocked the fuck out.
Damn, I
Alright,
thought you were
boys.
gonna bet the over in rounds. That would have been.
All right, boys, you ready?
Let's go.
So here's my analysis here. All right. Makachev hasn't fought a guy in the top 10 at all. All right. So I know there's a lot of hype on him, which, probably deservedly so because Khabib came in, he was fucking, 13-0 in the UFC.
Yeah.
And he also fucked everyone up that he fights.
Yeah, he did. But the thing is, too, he made a lot of these guys look like babies. Makachev, he's fought some, pretty decent guys, but he hasn't been tested.
Yeah.
Like Oliveira, we've seen in every single one of his fights, he has grit. And the thing about Oliveira is that when he gets knocked down on his back, you can't finish him. You just can't. Engaging with him on the ground is so dangerous. But earlier on in Oliveira's career, he's been submitted 6 times in the UFC just from being a little bit overly exerting himself. He's a natural welterweight, but the UFC brought him down because he was constantly. Oh wait, no, he's a fucking natural. He's at lightweight right now. What's fucking below what lightweight? What am I missing here?
He moved up a division or he moved down?
Middleweight?
He moved down, or he moved up.
Bantam.
So yeah, no, featherweight. He's a natural He's a featherweight, but he kept missing weight. So
Oh, I
they
read it backwards.
forced him to fight at lightweight. Is what the UFC did.
Okay.
But so for this fight, basically, it's another. These 3 fights are probably the hardest 3 fights that I've ever had to bet on a card. It's just so it could go either way.
It's a sick
But
card.
I truly think that Oliveira is gonna pull this out. He's managed to somehow fucking pull it out before, and I think that Makachev has come in so confident. Khabib is filling his head with so much shit right now, saying you're not losing. Take him to the ground. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now, Charles Oliveira's gonna go to the ground, and then he's gonna somehow pull off some crazy submission like a rear choke or a fucking armbar or just a triangle choke, and he's going good night because they don't tap. So I think Oliveira is gonna win in this one, but I do think it's probably gonna be the over on rounds though. So there you go.
Oh, well, it'll make for a good fight if we get the over in rounds. So I'm excited. There's gonna be some
Yes,
fireworks.
sir.
But
I like
that's it. That's a little UFC special. It's a 2 p.m. Card though, because they're in Abu Dhabi.
Yep.
Zach, is that
Don't miss
main card or is that prelims?
I believe it's main card starts at 2.
Main card starts at 2, so prelims what?
Jeez.
We're looking at noon.
So the prelims probably start at noon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Early.
It's gonna be a game night at 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild. So that's it. That's our special. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Check out our Instagram at How's Your Bird to check out the full videos and our analysis, stuff like that. So I appreciate it. Thanks everybody.
Hey.
Take it easy.